Diving into the incredibly crowded world of e-commerce. We're going to look at a specific kind of company that's set up to be a one-stop shop for online brands. The company is called Xitamin, and they call themselves a digital growth partner. We're going to break down what that really means for a business that's trying to grow.
Does this question hit close to home? It's really at the heart of so many entrepreneurial stories. You've got a fantastic product, you've got the vision, but actually turning that into real, sustainable growth online, well, that's a completely different challenge, isn't it?
And let's be honest, the e-commerce landscape today is, well, it's a beast. It's so much more than just putting an item up for sale. You've got businesses juggling marketplace algorithms, social media ads, complicated supply chains, and the tech side of their own websites, all at the exact same time.
Exactly. I mean, having a great product these days is just the price of admission. It's not the winning ticket. To succeed now, you need genuine expertise across a whole bunch of different skills. You need to be an expert in managing accounts on big marketplaces, you need top-notch web development, and you need a digital marketing strategy that can actually cut through all the noise. That's a ton for any one team to handle.
So, if that's the problem, then what's the solution? Well, this brings us to this whole concept of a digital growth partner. Basically, an expert guide that's built to handle those complex challenges for you. The idea is to free up founders to do what they do best, focus on their product and their brand.
And this is where Xitamin positions itself, as exactly that kind of partner. Their whole mission is to be this single all-in-one solution that provides the entire framework a business needs to finally unlock its full potential online.
Okay, so the first thing that really jumps out is this little badge of honor. Being an Amazon SPN or Service Provider Network partner is a pretty big deal. It means Amazon themselves has vetted and approved them, and to be top-ranked within that network, that suggests a really high level of expertise and trust. And that expertise seems to be built on a solid history. Now, 6.5 years might not sound like forever, but in the fast-moving world of e-commerce, that's practically an eternity. It means they've seen trends come and go, they've adapted to new platforms, and they've survived who knows how many algorithm changes.
And this number really builds on that experience. Working with over 500 clients shows they have a serious track record. You can also imagine that serving that many different businesses, from tiny startups to huge sellers, means they've learned how to tailor their strategies to all sorts of different needs.
So, what does this partnership actually look like day to day? Let's dig into the specific services they offer, which they've packaged up as a complete toolkit for growth.
I actually think this is pretty smart. Instead of just giving you a long, confusing list of 100 different things they do, they organize everything into 4 clear, distinct pillars. It makes their whole offering so much easier to understand. And here they are, those 4 pillars. You can see how it all connects, right? The e-commerce pillar is where they manage the actual selling on platforms like Amazon. Then the digital marketing pillar is all about driving traffic to those product pages. The tech solution pillar makes sure your website or app is solid and working perfectly. And finally, the financial services pillar handles all that crucial behind-the-scenes stuff, from accounting to legal compliance. It's a really holistic 360-degree view of an online business.
Okay, but with so many agencies out there, the big question is always, what makes you different? So let's look at the 3 main things they point to as their key differentiators.
First up is their focus on organic growth. This is a philosophy that's all about building your brand's authority for the long haul, not just chasing quick wins by dumping tons of money into ads. It's a strategy for creating real, sustainable success.
Next is accountability. This one is huge. By giving you a written commitment, they're basically promising a transparent relationship right from the get-go. You know exactly what they're going to deliver, when they're going to deliver it, and how they're going to measure success. That builds a massive amount of trust. And finally, there's accessibility. We all know the internet never sleeps, right? So having support around the clock means that when problems pop up, and they always do, there's someone there to help you solve it right away. It shows they see themselves as a real partner, not just some contractor who clocks out at 5 p.m.
This motto really just sums it all up perfectly. It shifts the entire conversation away from the how and focuses on the what. It's not about the tasks they perform, it's about the outcomes they deliver. That's a really powerful and confident way to state their value.
Okay, so if you're a business owner, and this is all sounding pretty good, the next question is probably, how hard is it to get started? Well, they lay out a process that's designed to be as simple as possible. It's this clean 4-step journey. You tell them what you need, and they come back with a detailed, personalized quote. Once the payment is sorted, the work begins.
The whole thing is just designed to be super transparent and to remove any roadblocks to getting started.
Ultimately, this is the core idea they're getting at. I really like this metaphor of planting digital seeds because it ties right back to their whole philosophy of organic, long-term growth. It's not about finding shortcuts. It's about building a healthy foundation so your business can truly thrive.
And so we end right back where we started, with that core challenge of scaling an online business. The whole idea here is that the path from struggling to scaling might not be one you have to walk alone. It really raises a critical question for any entrepreneur out there. Which parts of my business should I handle myself, and when does it make sense to bring in a partner to manage all this growing complexity? For any growing brand, that's a huge strategic decision.